Alright, so this is a little video tour of my 1964 Type 3 Notchback, September 1963 built, also known as a 1500S to the world. This is an S model, and I purchased it last year. So it's been sitting in storage for the last year. Well, I've been kind of planning what to do with it and seeing who can help me take it to the next level. Alright, so hopefully I'm not too shaky cam with this. But here we are. It has a little bit of a reverse rake look right now, which is because the way it's sitting in it's hard to see, but there's a bit of a valley in the back there. Otherwise it does sit pretty flat. Let's look at the side here. Just do a walk around. So there's the original plates around Eglinton Caledonia, Toronto. So as for rust, I mean, you can see just the bottom couple inches. You can see there's some fiberglass in the door. Same there. It's not all Bono, it's a lot of fiberglass, surprisingly. You can see how it's put the fibers. Definitely clear, had some damage, it's been painted. Over here, again, where it just kind of captures the slush and such. And here's a fill too. There's usually the point there for the suspension, but it's been, I mean, it's just all filled. And you can see the floor coming out underneath. So they sell, this quarters come off in one piece. This whole quarter comes off. You know, the fender. But it's the inside that's probably gonna have some secrets. The thing is, it's mostly original paint. I'd like to keep it that way. So maybe it just makes sense to do the floors, get it as structural as it will be, as it can be with the fenders, and then just fill the existing fenders. It's a little dirty now. I mean, I usually clean it up, but it's been sitting outside for a few days. Let's take a look inside. So again, heater channels are just kind of gone. So it's original door cards. These are the Z armrests. This one's missing a chunk out of it. It has this trim piece in the back. The other side's in quite nice shape. The seats, all original upholstery. They're old though. I mean, they're aging. Like, they're gonna start splitting if you use them, but I mean, they're in great shape. They all had this cover on them. So this is a cover. This plaid. You can see here the original underneath. I don't know if they covered it from day one or if they covered it after a bit of use. I mean, it's pretty nice underneath, and same with the back. So I just pulled it out to get to try a battery and see what worked in there. Let's get this out. So there's the driver's seat. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape. These are the heat seams. You can see this vinyl material. I'll try to get some close-ups of it. It's never been changed, and then even the carpets, the mats. A little bit of nature coming through there. Has a heater. And then the dash is in one piece. Original paint in there. Original radio. Says 92,000 miles on the car. sure. That's definitely 192. Push button car. So 64 earlier, or early 64. Push button basically gave these controls to the lights and the windshield wipers and the fluid, and they do move. Unless some of them jam up. I'll go on the other side and open the other door. Again, here's that nicer door card. Door panel. Everyone calls them something different. There's a trim on it. Original knobs. Tend to dry out and crack in other areas. And the shifter. These surround on the radio. And the knobs. Rear floor is okay. I mean, these sell full pan halves. Not pan half, full pans from Classic Fab. So I'm gonna order those. Cut here. So, rear engine compartment. You can see, well, there used to be some mice chewing up some newspapers, but I think they've all been evicted. So here's the original mat. Here's how it would look for your luggage, your parcel tray. It's in great shape. There's buttons that would latch down. The wiring's for actually for a trailer. Here's the hitch. You can say it's just spliced in over that, but so you rolled this up. It's all in nice shape. It's all missing. Same with these. I'm not sure what the material is. It's almost like a board, but they're complete and in nice shape as well. Cardboard on the cover is also very nice. And has the, I don't know if the sound deadening is original or not, but it looks to be. So this engine, I thought it was original, but as soon as I popped it and looked, it's just single carb. The S models, I believe 64 would have a dual carb set up with the dome pistons. That was the main difference. That was the only difference, really. Someone's told me it could be that it still has the dome pistons and it's a single carb, but I don't know. If the mileage it has, it's quite likely it's just a replacement was thrown in here. I haven't run the numbers or anything like that. I did not get the badging with it, but I found some. Off a local car that was getting scrapped. Bumpers are in great shape. So are the lights and most of the chrome. It's a very complete car. It has all the side trim and chrome bits, chrome pop outs. Now let's open that hood. Alright, so here, see the nice Ruby Red paint. Typical, trailer sheet. Got a nice hole, actually not as bad as most of these things. There's trim rings and hubcaps and everything, but even the side walls for the are there. Just do. It's all there, could be easily salvaged. So this part rusted out. I have the strut mount here on the pan because this is is a gas heater. Everything sold pretty much had a gas heater attached to it. So this is I know Espasher made a bunch of these, but this one's Manufactured by Perfection, Division Hupp, Cleveland, Ohio. So what happens is, I mean, I'm guessing when they ran, they created condensation. Probably had a moisture buildup that sat here every time you shut the car off, and then, well, look what happened. Yeah, there you go. Have to see some better days. It's the gas cap originally. The headlight rings, which I did notice, they're SP12s, which 67 only, I believe. I have extra SP12s, which oddly enough, but so I'm assuming these were changed. They're in great shape, but the fenders are original, so I don't know. Maybe they got pitted or something. They changed them. These areas tend to rot out. Anyways, there's a quick tour of the car. Plans for it, I mean, goals for it would be to just get it on the road. Just want it on the road. Original. Maybe a little lowered. Nothing wrong with lowering it a little bit, because that's always reversible, but I'd like a, you know, simple 1500